The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Griezmann. Osimhen! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's done very well to get to that.
Osimhen actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And that has been cleared. And it's Belletti.
This is the time you need that pace.
Some front-footed pressing going on here. Now it's Takahara. It's a promising position, and he's whipped it across. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Puskas. Cruyff. It's a really well-measured ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Sanchez gets it all. Goes for a shot! Goal! Arsenal! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So, a breakthrough already. Aimed beyond the defence. Deftly away. And smartly reclaimed.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Griezmann going face-to-face with his great rival. Played out to the right. Timber. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Puskas. Oh, and Puskas! Picked out Messi! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Aimed in towards the centre.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
And now the breakaway. That's going to go a long way. And he's there to retrieve it. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Osimhen. He's on it. Can he get away? And he's running through. Can he finish? Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Yeah, I think he's a little annoyed with himself there, Peter, because he did pretty much everything right up to the end.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. And now they can clear their lines. This is their second corner of the game. And they've got rid. It's gone out for a throw-in. That's a promising run he's making on the right. And he's made sure that's not getting through. He's had it taken off him. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Pedri, who's set up one goal so far. Now it's Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball. Costa Curta with the clearance. And it's Cruyff. And now they can spring out of defence. Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Osimhen.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he's there to belt it away. Burnley have it back and can go again. And it's Timber. Cruyff. Puskás. Kans. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He's found a way through. That is lovely. Big chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Osimhen certainly looked like he fancied himself to pull that off. A bit more composure and it would have been a different story, Peter.
Rijkaard. Very nicely done. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Pelé, out to the right. Costa Curta does really well to win the ball there. Defending was strong and firm. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Pedri. And he's forced to go back. Not the most accurate pass. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And he welcomes it in.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
And this is... Great chance! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Substitutions taking place.
Arsenal can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Burnley have their third corner. Cleared away.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And he's picked it up out wide. Rashford. Now who's going to be first to this? And this is Cruyff. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That is ended up in no man's land. Griezmann receives it in a good position here. He's in plenty of space here. And that should get the job done. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Sanchez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And the through ball. That's a little off target. Now it's Puskás. Now it's Osimhen. Nice looking ball. That's beautifully weighted. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's on his way!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Cruyff. Rashford in acres of space out wide. Pedri.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And he cuts out the supply. Rijkaard. And it's Griezmann. Played out towards the right wing. Takahara receives it in a wide position. Played into space. Oh, perfectly measured that. He is through here.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Foot in. Nicely shaped ball. And that is a little undercooked. What a throw in.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Griezmann. Number 19, Rijkaard. Number 15, Henderson.
Intercepts the throw. That's
Number
well
3,
read.
Costa
Koller
Curta.
dominates aerially
Coming on
so
the field,
often.
Number 24, Desiree Doué. Number 10,
Lovely
Bellingham.
pass, but can he
Number
get there?
41, Rice. Number 27,
1 minute to add,
Serginho.
according to the board.
Substitution in progress.
And that will be it. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Hello, attendees.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself to an almighty telling off for such a timid, docile display.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then.
There is Franck Ribéry, just a smashing player, Jim.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'll see an awful lot of him out on the wing here, Peter. He'll inject an awful lot of energy and pace into this team's attack, but he's also got an eye for a killer ball. That's why he's racked up so many assists at club level.
Yeah, double figures every season is the norm for him. Great numbers.
Yeah, can't argue with stats like that.
And it's Rashford. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Davids is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Goes for goal! It is a corner. Nigeria with the corner. They're first. Costa Curta clears. Rui Costa, and he's picked out the run. Big chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Nigeria have their second corner now. Sanchez gets good distance on it. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is good strength. Now it's Osimhen. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes.
Up he goes! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's Otto. Neto is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. That's an imaginative pass. Takahara might just make this. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Lizarazu knocks it into space. He's in plenty of space here. Burnley are looking to break at pace. Ribéry. And here comes the corner. Nigeria have their third corner. Burnley have the chance to go the other way. It's a promising position. Davids does well to stand firm and defend it. Rummenigge. And this is Ribéry. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Yaya Toure is someone so often referred... And Ribéry! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Burnley are looking to go forward now. Jordan Henderson. And it's Belletti. Takahara receives it in a wide position. Rui Costa attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. And there's green grass ahead of him. Costa Curta to Henderson. Looking for the run. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Belletti. Burnley looking to pass their way through. Under an awful lot of pressure. Osimhen was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Passing is crisp and sharp. Griezmann. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Stood up well to him there. Rui Costa really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And the shot! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Showing great feet there. That's gone loose.
1 minute added time.
It's a throw-in. that should get the job done. Davids. Sanchez proves too strong. And it's half-time here. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So off we go once more. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. That has not gone well. Eto'o gets into some space. Rummenigge shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, that pass isn't the best. And this is Ribery. It's gone for a throw-in. Tries to get it clear. Rummenigge. Jordan Henderson.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Osimhen, foot in. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Now it's Takahara. Up towards the hour mark, and still no goals. Rui Costa is wide and looking to get onto this. Takahara. And it's Belletti. Yaya Toure produces the perfect tackle there. Not the most accurate pass. Eto'o always looking for that half a chance. Rummenigge, and he's lost Rummenigge! It's bounced back off the post. And he's there to get it away.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And still, we await the first breakthrough. Looking to play him in, and it's made its way to him. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Substitution for Nigeria. Number 18, Ribery. Number 8, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Sanchez,
Number
always a
13,
very imposing presence at the back.
Coming on the
Pull
field.
it.
Number 19.
Thinks about the shot.
Number
Well, he got
9,
rid because he was under pressure.
Ibrahimovic. Number 25, Bukayo Saka.
And here's
Substitution in
Saka.
progress.
It's a pretty loose pass. That's a sharp pass. Ferdinand kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he's cleared it out of harm's way, and smartly reclaimed. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's opted for the long pass. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Burnley are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, perfectly measured that. Neatly clipped into space. And the shot! And yes, it's there! And that could well be the winner!
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Burnley have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Substitution for Nigeria. Number 3, Targets. Number 7, Toure. Coming on the field.
Think
number
through.
5,
He's in a great position here.
Number 14, Edmilson. Substitutions taking
This usually
place.
is the time teams go into conservation mode.
That's a shade optimistic. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing
There will
stare.
be 3
He
minutes
made it
added
look
time.
a bit predictable.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Oh, no joy this time. Osimhen. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Burnley have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. David Villa taking in... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, there's one man here who stands head and shoulders above the rest in just about... Osimhen! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Son Heung-min clears it away. It's Rashford! Oh, another save.
Rashford really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
Rashford. Messi. Now it's Son Heung-min. Tries to pass it through. Well, that pass isn't the best.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Cristiano Ronaldo. Closing in on goal. And the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! That's going to go a long way. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Short changes him with that pass. Griezmann. Son Heung-min. Oh, strongly challenged there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. No, that's been easily repelled. And it's Son Heung-min. And this is Ronaldo. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well read, nice interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's clever. Thinks about the shot. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Rashford has been caught there, it's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Costa Curta. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, this looks sharp. That is good alertness. Son Heung-min is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Son Heung-min. And it's Vieira. And here's Cruyff. Picked out brilliant. Son Heung-min! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Throw in. Burnley do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Oh, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Can he finish? Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Nicely shaped ball. That has been cut short. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Gives it back. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession, and it's Rashford. He's having a shot! They've scored! First blood drawn. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips the...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, super find. Sanchez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Plays it through. Rashford is flagged offside. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Jordan Henderson has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And here's Rashford. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And that's going to be a booking. And they've got rid. And the first 45 minutes are up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Burnley have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Tries to get it clear. Oh, it's come loose. Some really good ball movement. Ferdinand. Looking to play him in. Now it's Rashford. Great vision. And here's Osimhen. Shoots! Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Takahara. Cruyff. That's an imaginative pass. Cannavaro deals with that comfortably. So, what can they make of this? Belletti. Still just a single goal between the sides. Sanchez, always a very imposing presence at the back. Griezmann. And here's Osimhen. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Played into space. Spread it left. Can he get on the end of this? Brilliantly cut out. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he's intervened well there. And it's Cruyff. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Cruyff. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for options for movement. And that has been knocked clear. Shot could be on.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Vieira. And this is Ronaldo. And that's gone loose. Son Heung-min. Messi. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Vieira. Now it's Messi. Stood up well to him there.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And he's there to make the challenge. Searching pass he's played there. He's found the way through. He's in a good position here. Rashford is fouled. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Substitution on the field.
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike.
Number 14,
Looking to widen the gap even further here.
Number 19, Riker. Number 15, Henderson. Coming on the field, number 10, Bellingham. Number 13, Darwin
That
Núñez.
was travelling.
Number
We
8,
all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Price.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ronaldo is onto this. The chance! They've done it! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Son Heung-min. Cruyff can see things others simply cannot. Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that has been cleared.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Not the most accurate pass. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next
Hello,
2 hours,
everybody,
it
and
might not
welcome
feel
to
like
today's
that.
match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this guy, Rodri, was one of Europe's most coveted midfielders when he was on the market, and often seen as an integral component in the next generation of Spanish midfielders. He's got that outstanding quality of being able to shield the ball particularly well, and that is key to any holding midfielder.
Chance for a shot!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, smashing header! And now they can clear their lines. Burnley are looking to go forward now. Messi, Pele, lovely ball and a real chance now. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rashford goes on a charge down the left. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Sanchez gets across and deals with it. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And here's Messi. And Messi! Well, now it's a race. In he goes again. Pele. Stood up well to him there.
Boca Juniors would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Nicely weighted ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Boca Juniors looking to pass their way through. Albert Ferrer picks it up out wide. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Burnley, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
He's tried one! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Sanchez gets it. He's having a go. There was plenty of power on that. Now this could be a chance. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Messi. Now he's got space here. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he shoots! Goal! Boca Juniors! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Boca Juniors have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Griezmann, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory, gives it back. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That's really well manoeuvred. Can he get it through? Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. That's an imaginative pass.
That's going in strongly.
Rashford going face-to-face with his great rival. Has a shot! Superb from Osimhen! A finish right from the top draw! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Burnley grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost.
And the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Just eases him off the ball. Osimhen. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Messi. Griezmann. Rijkaard. That has not gone well. And it's Messi. Now that's well seen too. Over to the left.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Pull it. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Griezmann. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That is good alertness. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Rodri is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Now who's going to be first to this? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, nearly, but not quite. Boca Juniors have their third corner. Rijkaard! Harmlessly behind. Well read, nice interception. And it's Messi. Jordan Henderson, forwards and with intent. He's in plenty of space here. Maldini. Rodri. Pelé. Can he get on the end of this? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Belletti. Takahara. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
That's a lovely, neat pass. No, it's come to nothing. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Pelé can so cleverly bypass the press. Rodri. Messi. And this is Messi. He's got away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He has found the way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, good-looking ball. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Takahara unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Griezmann. He won't be happy with that one. Costa Curta going full steam ahead down the left flank. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he finish? It's there! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Substitution on the field, number 7.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Burnley go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. This looks promising. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Rivaldo. Bellingham. Just about up to 75 minutes. That's good running with the ball. Osimhen! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Osimhen clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution on the field, number 19, Riker. Coming on the field is number 41.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Rivaldo. Now that looks a decent ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And the through ball. He is through here. Delivers with whip. Cannavaro clears it away. And the shot! Oh, that could cost them.
Rivaldo was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
So their fourth corner of the game. Oh, a few ironic cheers tell the story. And there isn't a whole lot anyone can do with that corner. Messi, he has a look up. Sanchez, and that is a little undercooked. And now the breakaway. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Osimhen. And the shot! In for the pieces! They've scored! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Burnley take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
That is good alertness. Now it's Messi.
Cannavaro calmly anticipates.
Rashford. And it's Rivaldo.
Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Four added minutes has been indicated.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Some good work on the right flank here. Bellingham. Belletti. No unnecessary risks. And
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And this is Rivaldo.
And this is Batistuta. And the referee brings it to a close. Burnley have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
Please take this opportunity.
Osimhen voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Are now available.
What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
Well, what we've seen is a team that refuses to accept the game.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy Fofana is going to have a busy time of it in the middle of the park, Peter. He's going to have to do an awful lot of covering, especially if his...
Real chance!
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That pass has been well intercepted. Well, he's not happy with that. He's gone for goal! And want to be quick to recover this. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's a key interception. It's a really well-measured ball. Pulisic delivers. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Fofana. It's run loose here. Pulisic, played out wide. Salamakers. Pulisic. Now, what about a counter-attack? Looking for the run. He's got plenty of space out wide here. There's the header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
It's played through for him. Now, can he find...
Oh, shooting chance!
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he latch on to this? No, not quite on the same wavelength. Hernandez. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Salmakers. Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in no...
Chance for a shot! Goal! Milan! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Pulisic looking to run onto it. He has found the way through. He's found some space. Shoots! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Pulisic just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Climbs up big! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Pulisic in acres of space out wide. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Osimhen.
This is the time you need that pace.
Very nearly half an hour gone here. And it's Hernandez.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Rashford. Jordan Henderson has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And that's been won straight back. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Rafael Leao. And it's Hernandez. Griezmann. Now it's Takahara. Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. Pavlovic. And it's Hernandez. Now it's Rabiot. Fofana.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Salamakers is in a really good position out wide. Jordan Henderson is going to be disappointed with that. This looks promising. Ambitious ball here. And he's well positioned here. Costa Curta. Belletti. Picked out brilliantly.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Burnley ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Cross from... Chance! He scores! 2 up now, and they are cruising. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast...
And there is the half-time whistle. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And the action is back underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao stood his ground strongly. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's made... Goes for a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Costa Curta with the clearance. Fofana. Rabiot. Great chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
A case now of complete control. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Defending was strong and firm. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Salmakers.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's picked his terrific header. No mistake. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So is this the start of a comeback? Knocks it out wide, and the flag has stayed down.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Now it's Pulisic. Decent chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7, numero 9. Lasciano il campo per il numero 80, il numero 20. Attenzione, un cambio.
Can he get it through? He's in plenty of space here, and he's onside. There's the shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. He's tried one! And he has kept it out somehow.
Sailormakers is offering a right smile there.
Burnley do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Now he's got space here. Costa Curta. Taken back almost at once. And it's Henderson. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Nkunku. He is through here. And they can counter here. Jordan Henderson. Burnley looking to pass their way through. Musa. That's an imaginative pass. Spread neatly. He's shifting through the gears here. Big chance! It's in! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 21. Lascia il campo per il
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Milan blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's Hernandez. And he's picked out the run. Oh, well played, well played. Now, can they get him away? Threads one in. Now it's Pulisic. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And for a moment, you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Nkunku picks it up out wide. Chooses to go back. Oh. And he shoots! And yes, it's there! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Bellingham. Nicely aimed pass. It's a good spell of possession, this. But he's made sure that's not getting through.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Great vision. He can run onto that. He's had it taken off him. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Burnley have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody,
stadium,
and
and the
welcome
players
to
on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
So that's got things underway. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Rashford. Now it's Rijkaard. Pinches it off him. Ernest. And he's managed to get...
Ernest! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Played out to the left flank. Well, that pass isn't the best. No way through. A vicious ball here.
Burnley ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there.
Osimhen. It's a really well-measured ball. Now the delivery. Hernandez. Sanchez calmly anticipates. And here's Rashford.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first.
He's going for goal!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Burnley are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type.
Foot in.
Ernest, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Burnley do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Jordan Henderson is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Can he get on the end of this?
Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Lovely, now then. Rijkaard. Looking to play, and he shoots! And he's hit it long. Now it's Takahara.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Bruno Fernandes. Oh, good spread.
Danger averted for now.
Beckenbauer. And that should get the job done. Nicely spread. Crosses it in. Oh, what a climb!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Burnley are looking to break at pace. Can he get it through? Bruno Fernandes. Big chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Rijkaard. Bellingham looking to penetrate opposition lines. Nicely shaped ball, and he was quick to react. And it's Rijkaard. Threads one in. And that's an excellent interception. And it's lofted through here.
Oh, that's clever. In with the challenge.
Takahara was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Oh, that's superb. Hernandez.
He came in hard, very hard.
Now, can they get him away?
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That's the keeper's ball.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Can he finish?
And that is wildly off target.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And here's Osimhen. Rijkaard does well to get it back. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Bruno Fernandes showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Hernes. That has been slung wide.
He's dealt with that really well.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Played back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Can he finish? So, third corner of the game. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Oh, good take in a good area.
Hernes.
Tries a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicely weighted ball.
Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing.
Pass somewhat off target.
Oh, super ball!
That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Bruno Fernandes.
Bruno Fernandes
Stood his ground strongly. Rashford is, of course, well known for his dancing feet.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Short changes him with that pass.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game.
Adams. Hernandez chasing after it. Serginho gets it away.
Played out to the right.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Bellingham. Number 14, Takahara. Number 19, Rijkaard. Coming on the field.
Burnley are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Number 11, David
David Villa.
Number 8.
And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Substitutions taking place.
Hernandez. And he's there to make the challenge. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That has not gone well. Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, well measured. And Batistuta!
Substitution.
Ribery. Sanchez tries to clear. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That's a cute ball. And it's Conte. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
David Villa receives it in a good position here. Ribery out to the right. Now it's Osimhen. Rashford gets into some space. Shapes to shoot! They've done it! And that could well be the winner!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
Number 9.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Distributed tidily. He's found a way through. Corner it is. Cleared away. He's played it back. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Has crossed into the middle. Oh, important interception. Decent chance! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Burnley could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for...
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's a pretty loose pass. 4 added minutes on the board. Serginho. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, that's well spotted. And that will be it. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round.
And we come to you now.